Hello! Are you ready for a challenging topic for today? This video is the second video regarding the prepositions you have to use in German when you want to say where you're going or where you are. If you have watched the video, maybe you remember that there is a concept you have to distinguish between closed places, open places, if you go to a person's place or to a person directly. And if you remember, there are not so many prepositions to select. It's in for the closed places, then it's an for the open places, and it's bei for person. If you are there. If you want to go to a closed place, it's still in. If you want to go to a open place, it's zu. And if you go to a person, it's also zu. So we have these prepositions, and I mentioned that these are only the prepositions. If once decided which preposition to use, you have to use the article. And unfortunately, the article, it has to be in Akkusativ or Dativ. Just for you to remember, Dativ. Dativ, 2 letters. Do you remember? If you have watched my video about the Dativ and Akkusativ, you know there are 2 letters for Dativ, M and R. Okay? So when you are already there at this place. Open, closed place, person. You are already there. In German you use ich bin, or maybe you are waiting there in a place, ich warte. So whatever you do, but we will do it simple today with the verb ich bin. Okay, because it's logical, you are already there at this place. Ich bin, and if it's a closed place, ich bin in. If it's an open place, ich bin an. If it's a person, bei. So the article die for female words becomes der for female words, and Dativ, that's important. And the Dativ of der and das is dem. So you only have 2 possibilities, in der, in dem, if you are in a closed place. If it's female, in der. And now one tip, you just have to know in Dativ if it's female or not, because you only have the female Dativ, der, and then the other one, dem, for both, for male and neutral words. So for you it's just one simple question. If you're not sure, do I have to use in dem, in der, or the word which is following, is it male, neutral, female? No, just ask, put one question, is it female? If it's not female, you just use always dem. Okay? So, in der Küche, ich bin in der Küche, is I'm in the kitchen because it's a closed place. Ich bin in der Küche. Ich bin in der Arbeit. Ich bin in der Stadt, in the center of the city. This is where you are with Dativ. And if you have in der, the Dativ, no? So if you already know the sentence, ich bin in der Küche, then you automatically know what you have to say if you want to use a verb like ich gehe. Okay? Because if you're not there at the place, in der Küche, if you still have to go there, then you use Akkusativ. So just summary, if you will have to go to a place and you have to use a preposition, and after this preposition you have to use Akkusativ. If you are already at this place, you have to use Dativ, the article. So the Akkusativ of die is die. Of das is das. Fine. And of der we had 2 letters for Dativ, so we have 1 letter for Akkusativ. N, like North Pole. Okay, so if you have ich bin in der Küche, you already know, oh, in der Küche, this has to be a female word. So, in der Küche, ich bin in der Küche becomes ich gehe in die Küche. So when you have in der, automatically there is only one possibility if you want to use the accusative, in die. In der, in die. If you have in dem, which is almost always pronounced as im. If you have im, ich bin im Supermarkt, ich bin im Wohnzimmer, ich bin im Bett. That's nice because you don't have to know if it's Bett der or das. You just have to know Bett is not female, so automatically you use im. Okay, if it's not female, you use im. Not female, im. If you are there. If you have to go there, you know the accusative of das is das and the accusative of der is den. Then it changes. So, if you say ich bin im Büro, then you have 2 possibilities. Ich gehe ins Büro oder ich gehe in den Büro. In this case, you have to know which article has Büro. It's a das word, so ich gehe ins Büro. So, let's summarize. You have, ich bin in der Küche and automatically ich gehe in die Küche. So, in der comes to in die. In der, in die. In der, in die. If you have, ich bin im Büro, you have 2 possibilities. It depends on the article, if it's der or das. Ins or in den. Ins, in den. So, in der, Dativ, in die. You're going there. Ich bin in der Küche, ich gehe. Ich bin in der Arbeit, ich gehe. So, and now you have ich bin im Büro. Büro ist das, so ich gehe. Ich bin im Park. Park ist der. Ich gehe. Ich sitze im Bus. Bus ist der, so ich steige. Ich bin im Schwimmbad. Schwimmbad ist das, so ich gehe. Perfect. So we have the preposition in. If we do it vice versa, wir machen es mal andersrum. If you say ich gehe in die Küche, automatically in die becomes in die. And if you say ins oder in den with movement, with Akkusativ, ich gehe ins Büro, ich gehe in den Keller, but you are there, it's only one possibility. In. Okay, so you have in der or in. In der becomes into Akkusativ. In the Dativ becomes. That's it. Let's have a look on another preposition. You have the preposition auf. Okay, if you remember, German, they don't go into the toilet, they go onto. Okay, so auf die, ich gehe auf die Toilette, becomes, if you know, die is Akkusativ, auf die Toilette, automatically, if you hear auf die, it has to change into auf der, if you want to say ich bin auf der Toilette. It's the same like ich gehe in die Stadt, ich gehe auf die Toilette, ich bin You see? In die, in der. Auf die, auf der. When you have im, if you remember, then if you go to a place, it's two possibilities, ins or in den. The same is with auf dem. For example, you want to say, where are my keys? Mein Schlüssel ist auf dem Tisch, because it's already there. But if you want to put the key onto the table, it's not there, so you have this movement. You have to use Akkusativ. Auf dem Tisch. Tisch, if you remember, it's there. Ich lege den Schlüssel auf den Tisch. If you have to put something auf das Sofa, so der Schlüssel liegt auf dem Sofa. If it's das Sofa, ich lege den Schlüssel auf das Sofa. It's like with im. With im in Dativ, Akkusativ. And auf dem, Akkusativ. Perfect. So, let's do an exercise. You have to change. I will give you the accusative form where I'm going to with the preposition, so I'm using accusative. And the same sentence, if you want to say I'm already there, you have to use dative. With the preposition in, you only have two possibilities in dative. In der or im. With the preposition auf, you only have two possibilities in dative. Auf der, auf dem. Some German they pronounce also aufm. Or with the preposition an. The dative of the preposition an is an der. For example, ich warte an der Haltestelle. I'm waiting on the bus station. At the bus station. An der, or an der Ampel. At the traffic light. You have to turn an der Ampel. So if you have an der or an dem, which becomes again am, like in der, im, an der, am, auf dem, auf der. Okay, so, wenn ich sage, you just have to know the dative, the two letters of dative is M and R. If you hear a word like ich gehe in die Küche, you know the accusative of die is die. It does not change. The accusative of das is das. Does not change. The accusative of der is den. But automatically, ich gehe in die Küche, ich bin. Ich gehe auf die Party, ich bin. Ich gehe an den Strand. Ich bin. Ich gehe ans Meer. Ich bin. Ich gehe ins Wohnzimmer. Ich bin. Ich gehe in die Arbeit. Ich bin. Ich gehe in die Stadt. Ich bin. Ich gehe auf die Party. Ich bin. Ich gehe auf die Toilette. Ich bin. I hope you see that especially the dative form is not so difficult, because just think of the two letters M and R. One more mathematic statistic tip: if you have three three articles, male, female, neutral, so 1/3 of the words should be neutral, 1/3 male and 1/3. But it's not like that. Let's take, I would say, approximately 25% of the words, nouns, are female nouns. All the rest in German is not female. So if you don't know exactly do you have to use now im oder in der oder am oder an der? If you're not sure about the article, choose always the am, because in 80 or 70, between 70 and 80% of the cases, it will be not female. Am, im, auf dem. Okay. Let's have a look. If you go to a person, if you remember, you have to use the preposition zu. And zu, I told you, when you go to a place, you're still not there, you have to use the Akkusativ. But zu needs always the Dativ. And that's really cool, because zu, only Dativ. So which two letters can you add for female words? For male and neutral words? So we have zum und zur. Perfekt. So, ich gehe zum Freund, ich gehe zum Zahnarzt, aber ich gehe zur Präsidentin, ich gehe zur Chefin. So, let's have a look. You go to Zahnarzt, how do you say? Chef. Chefin. Tante. Mama. Papa. Chef. Kollege. Okay, so with ich gehe you have to use zum or zur, and if you are already there at the person's place, then you say, if you have to use the preposition by, Dativ, two letters, M and R, so you say beim for male, man, or bei der. Here we cannot put the Bayer, that's not possible. We have to pronounce the whole article in Dativ. Bei der is for female. So, if I say, ich gehe zum Arzt, ich bin beim Arzt. So ist das, ja? Und ich gehe zur Ärztin, ich bin bei der Ärztin. So, zum becomes beim, zur becomes bei der. Okay? So, last exercise, die letzte Übung. Try to transform the Akkusativ, if I say in die, into Dativ. In die, ins, in den, in die, an die, ans, auf die, auf das, in die, an die, auf die, in den, auf den, okay. So, if you see, one more thing, the preposition zum or zur, I told you, you use it for person places. But if you remember, you use it also for open places like Bushaltestelle, the bus station, or Platz. You can also use for a Platz. So, or Bahnhof or Flughafen. So, if you say, ich gehe zum Flughafen, zum, not person, for open places, the preposition for the, if you want to say you are already there, is an. Zu, an. Okay? So, ich gehe zum Bahnhof becomes automatically, ich bin am Bahnhof. Ich gehe zur Bushaltestelle, ich bin an der Bushaltestelle. So, that's easy. If you have zum for open places, automatically it's am. If you have zur for open places, to go there, if you are there, automatically it is an der. No? Okay, letzte Übung. Ich fahre zum Flughafen. Ich fahre zum Bahnhof. Ich bin. Vorsicht, Person. Ich gehe zum Freund. Ich bin. Ich gehe zur Bushaltestelle. Ich bin. Vorsicht, Person. Ich gehe zur Chefin. Ich bin. So. Just do a little exercise for yourself. Watch where you are. Where am I? Ein Zimmer. Ich bin im Zimmer. Okay. Die Flipchart. Ich bin vor der Flipchart. It does not matter which preposition you use. When you want to say where you are, you're already there. You use Dativ, M and R. Ich bin unter dem Tisch. Ich bin hinter der Kirche. So is dem, der. Okay, try to do this exercise for yourself. You can write me, sure. I hope it's easier now for you to understand and have luck and fun. Ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.